Hello, it's me, Pipsqueak. Welcome, WOD viewer. It's been a long time. It's been like 2 weeks. But we're finally back with more The Last Sovereign. I'll do more Slay the Spire too. Right now I'm stuck in Path of Exile expansion hell. I playing a lot of Path of Exile. So that's why, or partly why I haven't been around. It's also been work. But my schedule should go back to normal-ish soon, I hope. But before people get in here, let's start Game Doll. Because I'm the only one who likes Game Doll. Oh, I love Game Doll, it's great. Gives you a hand. Yaoi hand, even. We love yaoi hands. We love yaoi hands, don't we, folk? I see the beads, so it should be Akuma, right? Oh wait, this is cover art of a game. Oh, it's... Well, look. There are one of two characters it could be. Hello, Sahad. How are you doing? I see the beads, I'm like, it's Akuma, but no, it's Ace. So it's One Piece. Pirate Warrior. I could have gotten it by his cheek not being correct. But I don't think about Ace as having those beads the way I do with Akuma. Where they're like an integral part of the character design, even though I should. Poobah? Give it to me straight. Is this Poobah? Is it ass or Poobah? It could be both, but I think it's Poobah. This is I'm blanking on the series name. Space Game. Commander Shepard. Mass Effect. Is he fucking... Is the robot fucking twerking? No, I mean not twerking. I'm thinking Jacko stance. What the fuck? How are you bent like that? What are you doing? Hey, yo, Kirby. The beads reference Marge Simpson, so it should be remembered for Ace. Are you calling Marge Simpson Ace? She's married. Well, you know what, I see it. Honestly, I hadn't considered it, but that would make a lot of sense. Also, married is not the right term I should have used. Better phrasing. She's married to Homer Simpson. But then I realized that's an argument for rather than against. Let's see. Halo. Fuck am I looking at? This is like a jank PS2 game for sure. But it's not ringing any bells at all. What the fuck is this design? Love the chubby little T-Rex arm / wings. Oh, they're two different creatures. Oh, I thought this was connected to the legs. I thought the legs went up like this and then around like this. This cannot be Star Trek. No. When the fuck does Ridley look like this? In what Metroid game. I've played like every Metroid game except Dread and it's the hated game in the series. That should be Other. No, is it Other M? Wait, Other M is not hated. It's Prime 3 that's hated. Is it Other M? It is Other M. Ridley Other M. Yeah, he is a Mecha. It's Mecha Ridley. I love these AI sites. This is a non-AI site. They would not be like this. This is an OG banger. Mystery creature. This is me. Whenever I end stream, this is what I go back to do. Look, this is me. This is me smelling under my armpit to make sure I'm presentable. That was such a cute loading animation. You're right. Oh, this is me taking a selfie after the stream. I thought I captured a pretty good angle. Nuzzling my pet human. Don't ask about this one. It's a little look, I get freaky when I'm off stream. This site is amazing. I was expecting to find the boss, the creature we just saw, but I don't. Don't slurp me, cease. I'm sorry. I'm not really, but like I'm a little sorry. I think it was meant to be Random Space Pirate and not Ridley. Yeah, I guess. I don't remember them looking like that. I played all three 3D like Wii/GameCube Metroid games. Metroid Prime games. Prime games are ass on GameCube, but the Wii version came out with a goated control scheme, so everybody loves them. I really enjoyed them on GameCube. How many gift subs for you to try out my favorite Wordle? I can try Wordle, you don't need to gift sub. I don't want to take payment for it. Oh, Piccolo. I got it was one frame. It took one frame. He's the OG. He's the OG. Fucking love Piccolo. Could have been Gohan, not with the... Oh, well... Nah, Gohan doesn't have legs that thick. Guess any species to begin. When they say species, animals are multicellular, eukaryotic organisms belonging to the biological kingdom Animalia, with few exceptions. Animals consume organic material, breathe oxygen, have myocytes, and are able to move. Can reproduce sexually and grow from a hollow sphere of cells, the blastula, during embryonic development. Gnaphostomata are jawed vertebrates. Gnaphostome diversity comprises roughly 60,000 species, which accounts for 99% of all extant vertebrates, including all living bony fish and cartilaginous fishes, as well as extinct prehistoric fishes such as placoderms and acanthodians? No, acanthodians? Acanthodians, probably. still... Oh. Eustelostomy. Or... Osteichtis... Osteichtis? Also known as osteichthians, or commonly referred to as the bony fish, is a diverse clade of vertebrate animals that have endoskeletons primarily composed of bone tissues, encompassing both the conventional bony fishes and, in a cladistic sense, all tetrapods. The confusing thing is, this is saying that it's not... It's not pronounced with any of the syllables you used, I think. I used like 5 syllables! You mean to tell me every single one of them was wrong? Every single one? You've got to be fucking with me. I have to have gotten one right by accident. There ain't no way I got all of them wrong. Wait, it's saying it's not... So it's not any of these, is what it's saying. But it's saying it has this in common. Right? Like, it has the same root. The way I took this is I can get further in the root. That can't be right. Sea otter is here. Oh, it's my... Oh, I'm stupid. I don't know why I thought I was working my way to sea otter. Not to question mark. I was like, dude, I'm working my way to sea otter. We're going to get to sea otter eventually. Okay, that's very fair. So it's not this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. Wait. It's gonna be the same. Yeah, it's gonna be the same. So it's not... So let's... Well, it says... 60,000 extant vertebrates, including all living bony fishes and Shark isn't part of the same... Is that gonna... Okay, so it's in the same as shark. So it's not a bony fish, but it is a fish. If it's... Does this mean it's the final one? Or is this... Like, I'm on the way? It's green is the thing. All land vertebrates are bony fish. I do know that. I know human are fish. One of my favorite things. Humans are fish. But is this the final color? So this is the correct superorder. Okay, cool. I was hoping it wasn't like a warmer, colder thing, and this wasn't the final one, and I still need a deeper... Well, I probably do, because it's the wrong order. It's just the correct superorder. But it's not necessarily the right order of sharks. Let me do a whale. I want to see what happened. Oh, I didn't want to lock that one in. I didn't want to lock that one in. I wanted to think about... Whale shark was what I was gonna do. Oh! Easy. Did it in 7 guesses. We're fucking... Like... Oh. We're winning. We're so good. I love Goldie. I love fish. I love that meme. It's so funny they made a Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype out of this. So I've got food on the stove. I'm gonna go and... or rather, I'm putting food on the stove right now. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so we're gonna start the stream slow with a little bit of breakfast. So give me 1 second to prepare that. Is that audible on stream? I put the pan right next to the microphone. I wanna look back to see if that was audible. There we go. Prep work done. We can hear a bit of sizzle. That's perfect. That's what I was after. Sizzle the whistle. Not gonna lie, I love Metasu until you're just guessing random types of worm or shark. Well, if you're good at guessing like me, that's not a problem. When you're a different kind of beast like me, you know, I don't see the issue right here. Just guess right, bro. It's not difficult. This is such a good meme. I do love the design of the goatee fish here. They're all really cool. I do want to point out, this isn't, like, jellyfish aren't fish. So... yeah, they're not fish. So they shouldn't be part of the goatee archetype. Someone's done wrong. Duels Punch Ronin. This is the... Samurai Showdown. Okay. Samurai Village's Honor Code. Samurai Champloo. Enemy Camps Feudal of Japan Horse Riding. Samurai Spirits Zero Special. Clan Conflict Katana Combat Revenge Story. Samurai Warriors. Dynamic Weather Shinobi Tactics Snowy Mountains. Way of the Samurai. Single player only cinematic combat stealth gameplay Japanese folklore nature landscapes bow and arrow. We're out of samurai. Ninja. Fuck, we almost got it. We almost got it. That's one guy's custom card? Fair enough. They haven't fucked up yet. Wait, but the art, no. The art is real though, isn't it? Wait. This art is too good to be a fake card. Unless it's AI generated. Yeah, it's not quite the same art style. This could just be... This is just a random space fish fan art. This isn't necessarily a Goldie card. Yeah, you're right, Munch, you're completely right. The background is completely off. I do love Goldie, they're cool. Hello, Nicholas. We just finished game, though. We got every single one correct. Right. Where the fuck is it? That's the attributes. There. See? We did it. Ah. Oh my god, it's... We're actually the best player of this that's ever done it. I can't be bothered changing that. See? Like, we are insanely... We're actually so insanely good at this. We might be the best Gamedal player of all time. Seems legit, thank you. Might secretly be the GOAT. Secretly? The best Gamedal player of all time. Perfect, perfect. See? I would never lose. Not when Niklas is here. I couldn't do that to him. Can't show him a disgraceful performance like that. I love that you said that's a lot of effort, don't you think? Exposing yourself to the fact that you don't realize how little effort is required to do that. If someone tries to trick you by doing that, never give them the benefit of saying that it's high effort. It's really not high effort at all. Oh my god, something is horribly wrong with my brain. Dude. The first instinct I had on loading the game was to save the game. That's why I opened the menu. The first instinct that spawned in my brain. I loaded the game. And I just instantly wanted to save the game. I am so brain broken by this motherfucking game. How many are we at? We're at 1,896 saves. Oh god, I was watching Joseph Anderson play Metaphor, finally finished that game, and he looked at the playtime after and he's like, 125 hours for this shit? And I was just thinking about how happy I am that The Last Sovereign isn't dog shit compared to Metaphor, that it isn't as bad as Metaphor is. Oh my god, the story in that game goes so crazy. Oh. I was just so happy we weren't stuck playing a dog shit game for that long. I know somebody who still thinks that game is good. There are good things about it. if the thing is, if you like Persona and you're used to Persona, I think it's really easy to play that game uncritically. I just don't think Persona games are very good either. I am Persona's biggest hater. Like, I don't think there are very many people who hate Persona more than me. Or hate. That I don't hate Persona, I just don't think it's a very good game. I love Metaphor. God. Stroll tilted me so... Dude, the anxiety stuff at the end of that game, oh... There are so many things wrong. I also love how the stream was like, yeah, so your favorite part is Luis, right? Well, Luis is very clearly based on a character from a different property that is just the same character but better written. So even the part you like about Metaphor is bad, or like is stolen from something else. Persona is like Pokemon but bad. God. I will get crucified for saying this. I don't think the Pokemon games are very good. They're not good RPGs. The core gameplay loop relies on a fantasy that worked as a kid, but the actual moment-to-moment gameplay is not interesting in Pokemon. But yeah, that was very funny. I was so quietly thankful. I was like, God, if I play... Yeah, I agree. The older Pokemons are a lot better. First 3 gens, I think, are pretty good. Also think ROM hacks generally make good Pokemons. Yeah. It's one of those things where I think the formulas have regressed over the years, sadly. But they were magical for the time when they came out, but the fact that they haven't gotten better is insanely criminal. Nice. Now, hello, VOD Watcher. If you're watching this in the future, do know that the author's opinion is not to be taken as fact, and could have changed between now and when you are watching this video. So please, do not crucify him. He was misguided. But they still sell so much. What do you mean, Pipsqueak? Surely it means that they're still good. I was thinking about this when I was going to the gym with a bunch of friends yesterday. We were talking game design, and I was talking about how thankful I am that there's a developer interview with the current lead game designer of Path of Exile, where he talks about debt, like shit you had to keep up with in game dev, and he does it in a loving way that no one that designs a game for Game Freak would ever even consider. Like, it would be unacceptable, the shit they have to do for upkeep. So I'm gonna play it because I think it's relevant to like current discussion. It's one of those things where, like, I wish more game devs would be comfortable with taking the upfront hit of you will have to do work on this in order to deliver like an actually good experience. Let me... Oh, I had that stop open, so can I get this front? No, it goes behind. It's this one, right? Why is this smaller? Oh, well, it is correct. Window capture, Firefox.
Stuff as easily. Basically, every monster with a projectile skill has some amount of that stat, and it was very likely not to, not considering the balance implications it might have with some niche interaction. It's the same thing with General's Cry. Like, General's Cry is one of those things that I personally really like. I've played like 3 or 4 General's Cry builds over the years, but it can be a little frustrating design-wise because it means every time we design a new skill that can interact with it, you have to test it against it, and you have to test that new skill against, the Savior if it works with that. You have to test it against traps, mines, totems, Arcanist brand, triggering with the various different ways, and like, it's just another example. It's similar to like something like Reliquarian, where we design ourselves something that we have to have maintenance and upkeep, but that's what makes the game cool. Like, I say it's frustrating, but it's what makes the game cool. So it's worth it, definitely.
And like, this just is so rare that a developer is willing to, like, a long-term successful game developer in that has like either a game series where they release like titles over and over, or a continuing live service game, would ever say something like that, where it's like, we're setting an expectation and it gives us a bunch of extra work, but that's why the game is cool. Just the fact that you're willing to pinpoint why the game is cool at the cost of like time and upkeep is, oh, I love that. I love that. And there are so many systems that I think Pokemon could have, and they've tinkered with so many weird things throughout the years, and they just never revisit them, and they never expand on them, and they never introduce something in any way that could be construed as like a permanent improvement, because that's maintenance and upkeep that they just don't want to do. And it's so annoying that like the games haven't meaningfully progressed since fucking 10, 20 years ago. Oh, okay, that's enough of that rant. But I think that's like one of the core things that I really appreciate about PoE, is just that they're willing to design shit that I know is a pain in the ass to keep track of as a developer. Gen 4 makes movesets so much better that it becomes insanely easy. Gen 5, you just get the lucky egg. Gen 6, XP share is a meme. XP share is so funny. It's such a... It's so funny because I feel like the values on XP share when it was introduced feels like the game is balanced around XP share not existing, and then they added XP share last second, not considering how much of a multiplier it is on the general EXP you're getting, so you're insanely over-leveled at every opportunity, no matter what you do. I'm not truly comfortable with what the Empress did yesterday, but I respect that you tried to limit her cruelty as much as possible. Alright, we did do that. So far, my role in all this has been much more muted than I expected. Do you think it's possible that others are making attempts at us that are so subtle we're missing them? Though humility is a virtue, I really don't believe so. We may not be the subtlest, but we won't be outclassed like that. So far, the Lust Lord and the Lord of Blood have made weak probing attempts. I'm surprised the Anak has done nothing. They're gonna reveal some bullshit. They're gonna reveal some bullshit that that the Anak has done. He's gonna have like, you know what's going on? He's just like cursed as fuck mental image. I don't know. I was gonna say he's got like a shock pen, like a shock stick, drawing like a magical circle around the entire thing. Fucking sacrificing the entire gathering to like a spell. But in my head, he wasn't drawing it with his finger. The shock was stuck in like his ass cheeks, and he's like Jacko posing with the shock crawling forward. I don't know why. Why did I get that image in my head? That's such a specific image. It's like, it's the Potemkin meme of the Jacko pose. Does everyone have the prerequisite knowledge of what the Jacko pose is? You have to know what the Jacko pose is. How do you even draw that with your ass with that pose? No, the stick is really, really large. So it's like dragging across the ground as he's like, well, the thing is, you can't really crawl forward in the Jacko pose. So imagine he's on roller skates. He's like floating forward slightly off the ground with magic. So far, the Lust Lord and the Lord of Blood have made weak probing attempts. I'm surprised the Anak has done nothing. I'm not sure about his agenda here, but I don't think it involves interacting with other Incubus Kings in the same way as everyone else. Well, perhaps Aurelius and her team can provide some insight. Seems reasonable to hope so. Don't say that. We do not need fan art of that. If you make fan art of that, you have to post it in the main Discord. Like, not mine, but the Last Sovereign Discord with like no context. Like, here's the Anak doing a shock circle with in the Jacko pose. I'm gonna turn the pad real quick. Flip the food in the pan is what I meant. Oh, seems reasonable to hope so. Today's supposed to be governed by the Anak, so it'll be empty. How should we employ ourselves? So they've kept saying this every single time, so it's not gonna be empty. He's already gone, like, out of character by forcing his follower to do the horny shit that she didn't want to do, so it won't be empty. Perhaps. Could we manipulate the tower to improve future negotiations? It would be extremely difficult with so many Incubus Kings and powerful forces, but I can survey the variables and get you an answer. So I've tinkered in the past with RPG, like, save editing. I would love for her to just bring up the fucking... What's the name of the software? I have it on my... in my downloads folder. It's RPG Maker Save Edit. I would love for her to just fucking bring up the RPG Maker Save Edit.exe like variable screen for me to look at. That would help so much with making sure I make the right decisions. Like that would be so appreciated. We don't need to alter the world like Tanarak. Just make what improvements we can. May be able to have an impact in the tower, but I suspect there will be severe trade-offs. I don't like that. Hey Miguel, can you buy us, like, a win? We made good contacts in Climax yesterday. If you know what I mean. Keep the gathering from collapsing and I think we'll be in a strong position. Investigating with the others is a lot of fun. I hope we're helping everyone else. I wouldn't have minded seeing Nalili's event, but I stayed on security. Throwback to Swift on security. Weirdest Twitter/Blue Sky account ever. Insanely weird, like, what's it called? Like a bit that then turns into just the person's regular account. I understand why they might have put out flowers, but I'm not sure why they chose these pictures. It's... I have blanked entirely on the character's name. It's the Elden Ring boss Melinda. Melania, that's it. It's Melania. Melinda. Budget Melania. Stabby Princess got lots of sexy times. Nice. Pushing too hard on Cestris or the Anak would be a mistake. Fortunately, we've gained another window into Philon via Alexandre. Fuck Melinda. Hate that boss. Yep. Alexandre, I don't remember who that is. Visiting the Orgasmic Empire was a real pleasure, but today I'll be focused on... Oh, is it the... It's the embassy guy in the Orgasmic Empire castle on the bottom floor. Yeah, he's from Philon. Visiting the Orgasmic Empire was a real pleasure, but today I'll be focused on assisting our tower operations. Okay, so shit is gonna go super wrong. Yeah, oh my god, I was right. That's crazy. Let's leave some wine out, so it seems like the Doom King is busy. Okay, I gotta save. Are we ready for the 4th day of the gathering? Think so. Did I talk to... Yeah. Can I have sex? No sex. Now, since we should have a free... Incubus Kings, please meet me in the Alabaster Hall. So, Kirby and Munch. What's the reparations for being wrong? What are you gonna give me? What is it, Anak? That's such a fancy name. Alabaster... I need... What's the definition of alabaster? Is it just a name? I feel like alabaster is a soft rock used for carvings and as a source of plaster powder. Oh, what's... Okay, that might be the funniest question I could have asked. What's the definition of alabaster? I look up the Wikipedia article for alabaster, and it gives me... Alabaster is a soft rock used for carvings and as a source of plaster powder. Archaeologists, geologists, and the stone industry have different definitions for the word alabaster. In archaeology, the term alabaster includes objects and artifacts made from two different minerals. The fine-grained massive type of gypsum and the fine-grained banded type of calcite. Okay. So there's like 7 definitions. Cool. Be glad I showed up. Kneel to my chatting prowess. I love that kneel emote. I've never seen it before, but it's so perfect. You are my Vegeta for sure. I think my food is done, so I'm gonna take it off the pan and start munching. Okay, I should become a little bit less incoherent as we continue with the stream, because I am currently not medicated, but as I eat, I will also take my medication. So then I should become a little bit more focused. Being newly woken up and unmedicated is always a bad combo. There we go. Got food, got drink, got medication. Just gotta do one more thing and I'm done. There we go. No more detours. I love this music. There's a bit where it sounds like my intercom alarm. Dun, 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 in the background. What is it, Anak? Are you inspired by the festivities for once? No, but this gathering is ostensibly about an agreement over tower magic, a fact that you seem eager to forget. There can be no agreement between incubi who do not know one another. Or between those who don't even know what the tower is. If you two want a room, we have many available. This is what the fuck are you talking about? Exactly. My intention today is to level the playing field. Motherfucker! This is all you do! What do you mean today? This is all you do! To be fair, that's beneficial for us, I believe. Not really. We're stronger than the Lust Lord, but we're not aggressive. I think he's made more enemies than we have. If these learn about the tower, they're gonna be more likely to attack the Lust Lord and distract him than us. And we can probably own every single one here, except the one in the cloak that looks really badass. Because he's probably something fucked up. Just handing out such esoteric knowledge? That should be no threat for Incubus Kings confident in their powers. What's your event, Circes? You haven't coordinated anything whatsoever with my people. But that gives the tools to these other Incubus Kings to counteract you, / become an actual problem. I think they're so far behind, in terms of time, that it's a non-issue. But I don't know. You could be right. In universe, we don't really want to crush all of them, so it's more me going by the fact that we're nearing the end of the game that I'm saying it's like meta-wise more beneficial for us, but Simon definitely doesn't like it. Again, it's more like we're sending them at the Lust Lord by doing this. Not entirely, but... we're diluting a power pool. And he's gonna lose more influence than we are from it. No, it's not his intention, but that's why I'm not against it. That's because this event will take place entirely within the tower. All the preparations are already complete. Is he gonna get like a profile of each lord or some shit? Like, there has to be like a secondary motive behind this. Munch, this might be the worst case of technically correct you've ever been. That's fucked up. Like, insanely fucked up. I'm angry now. This isn't good. The others should be hearing this through me, but we have so little time to prepare. Enough mysterious bullshit! Explain exactly what you mean! I've got a new headcanon for this guy. He's the dub for Breaking Bad. You know Jesse in the fake Breaking Bad dub that did like every anime dub video. That's this guy. So he's gonna be really, really badly voice acted and like screamy in everything he says, shouty in everything he says. There's no way that's true. Surely he did worse stuff. The thing is, Kirby, Munch isn't technically correct very often. He's most often wrong. So that's why the sample size is a lot smaller than you'd think. For your purposes, think of the tower as a magical realm that contains both great danger and great opportunity. The only real purpose of this meeting is to negotiate a treaty regarding its use. For that reason, I will give you means to access this realm and experience within it. I'd ask the Lust Lord's question from a different angle. Why would you give away such information? This guy, ostensibly at the start of the game, I was like, he's gonna be the rage type. This guy is a lot smarter than I can give him credit for. I feel like Or than I have given him credit for. I feel like he might be smarter than the Lust Lord by like a decent margin. Kirby, all of those are viable options. It's very likely all of those happen. Why would I be technically correct when I could just be normally correct? Why wouldn't you just be both? Entry is not the same as mastery, and that fact will be proven today. I did say you're both? No, I'm talking both as in Munch. Why wouldn't Munch just be both? I do think you're very likely right, Kirby. You weren't, Sahado, you weren't here earlier, I believe, because you didn't reply. We went through a really cursed image of this game that you might want to take part of at some point. It was 18 minutes ago. Pip showed his dark side. Random thought, doing a piece with Karina and Alili, and it's curious how many design traits they share. Do they? We gotta examine that. Karina. Okay. They're exactly the same. That's crazy. Literally nothing looked the same at all. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, it makes sense. The talk about shock and ass made me double down to not look. Okay, cool. The shock and ass was what I was talking about. You just didn't reply to it. I thought there was no way you wouldn't reply to the shock in the ass. It's a good mental image. It's a powerful one. I'm imagining it like the size of a pool cue. And it's like the ass cheeks are guiding it as it's drawing. Like barely clutching onto it. I know some of you won't care without a contest, so I've arranged one. All of you will participate in a race and battle that will test your true power. In some place we've never seen before? How do we know it's not some kind of trap? That was awful. That wasn't even the... I didn't even do shouty correct. I would never allow such a thing. Send subordinates if you wish, but I think you'll find them too weak to be effective in the tower. God, I wish I was playing with the battle sprites now, thanks to that. Does the wiki have the... No, it doesn't have the images for it. Tragic. I bought the art book. Ah, fair enough. Imagine how many times that shark would break. Ah. It would never break. The Anak is all about the balance. He wouldn't fuck up like that. That's 6 Sahad. When do we begin? It'll take some time to prepare, everyone. Use that time as you wish. Good luck, Kirby. I hope the Gnosia gets Psyche so that you can come back. Don't tell Psyche I said that. It's funny how I'm making an allowance for you, Kirby, because I also like Anime Weekend, and it's a scheduled thing. But it is funny how there's nothing more fucked up than a viewer just like announcing that they're leaving. Like, it's different here because it's scheduled and I know about it ahead of time and I'm down with it. But if it wasn't, and you'd be like, "Oh, Northern Lions live, goodbye," there's nothing more annoying than announcing that. I'm quite... What the fuck? Also, I'm quite sure the Anak does crazy prostrate training. He could control the shark. Whoa! Oh my god. I almost spat out my food reading that. That would be so fucked up. Northern Lion said that for years when he started streaming, people would say that about Jerma. They'd be like, "Thank you, Northern Lion, for the stream. I'm leaving because Jerma just went online." And he was so angry. And the best part was, he was playing Jackbox with all of his streamer friends, right? And they went, "Ryan, you know that our viewers do this about you, right?" And he was so fucking stun-locked. Imagining every single one in the Northern Lion sphere of influence, anytime he goes live, they just have like a wave of people going, "Thank you for streaming, HC Justin. Northern Lion's live. Goodbye." I love food. It's time to take the medication. I've activated my digestion. I'm almost done with eating as well. Food is good. Yep. I didn't think I didn't need to eat at the start of the stream. Which is why I didn't prep food, but I took a shower and then got insanely hungry when I sat down. You know what? I have a observation. There's too few people in cartoons and anime and stuff with piercing yellow eyes. Anak's eyes goes hard. Like the color of the iris. Or pupil? It's the pupil, not the iris. The having a yellow pupil. I think that's a look that's very, very rare in anime. I can only think of two characters, but I think both are more orange colored than they are. Does CC have yellow eyes? I'm not a real fan. This wasn't the CC I was expecting. I can't lie. Yeah, she does. Neat. God, what a horny show. Insanely horny show. I love Edward. God. Such a good character. You know, my... for the longest time... Actually, I think it still is. This was my... I think it still is my original, like, my main mail account's profile image. I watched Psychopaths for so many years ago. I forget the name of every character. The girl, not the guy. They don't even have images on everyone. I can't zoom in. Interesting selection of characters. Oh, this is a good image. This is... Wait, is Psychopaths by the author of Katekyo Hitman Reborn? This is the illustrator for Katekyo Hitman Reborn. 100%. No, this is more orangey, orange-brown than it is yellow. The characters I thought of was the main character from God of High School, which is Sung Wukong, when he goes. But this is kind of cheating. But he's got like really weird eyes like this. But when he goes monkey mode, they become more yellow. I'm pretty sure. Also, does Mihawk have I'm so in the PoE fucking dungeon in my mind that I wrote Mihawk PoE. oh, One Piece. How did I... Mihawk PoE. Yeah, this was the example I was thinking of. Oh my god. Mihawk PoE. Okay, we finished my food. I'm gonna refill drink, and then we're gonna continue without any more breaks. I like how you continuously proven your point wrong. I'm just saying, compared to other, I guess like green eyes are probably rarer. No, shut up, okay? These stand out because they're the exception to the rule, okay? Shut up. I've not proven myself wrong. It will take some time to prepare, everyone. Use that time as you wish. What limitations does the contest impose? Now call me Baka. Kono Baka. Don't attack the others. Beyond that, everything is fair play. Well then, perhaps today won't be boring after all. I'll confer with the Anak and make some organizational arrangements to make this official. I don't like the sound of that at all. You have to wonder what exactly the Anak intends. He's knocked us back to a purely reactive position. But we can work with this. What can we determine about his contest? That was my turn for a spit take? Fucking got you. Got you. Does Godzilla count? Yes. Godzilla is an anime character. He counts. I apologize for the fact that I didn't discern the work he was doing. The obscuration surrounding it was subtle indeed. Don't worry about it. What matters is that we have time to prepare now. We're more tower capable than most of the other groups. I assume we intend to take advantage of this time. Robin, take a small group to scout this new area. Everyone else can prepare until we know what team we want to send in. So, what I should have done is, instead of whoever I chose to investigate yesterday, I should have investigated the tower. Oh well. Robin, take a small group to scout this new area. Everyone else can prepare until we know what team we want to send in. I think that's the best survey we can do on such a short notice. The research we've begun on tower delving should also help us smooth the path forward. First time that research has paid off? This is an artificial region of the tower constructed in a rough spiral. It seems the contestants will run from the outer rim to the center, just beside us. The entities here appear to be naturally drawn from other areas, and they're surprisingly powerful. Actually, I think that's not quite it. They seem to vary. Sabitha? Different planes for different people. The entities are always as strong as the person. Oh, so that's how it's done. We'll face deadly enemies because of our strength, but weaker Incubus Kings will face weaker opposition. Can't we just, like, jump one step to the, like, right here and take the other guy's path? JK. Thus balancing one primary difference. That seems in character for the Anak. I've gone over it carefully and I don't sense any deadly traps. Kum found it confusing, but didn't sense danger either. Sabitha, what do you think? Don't like this place. Don't like it at all. Why is that? It's too much like your world. Nothing can be vague. Definitions crush from all sides. It's like a hole that's too small to fit through. You can push through, but it changes your shape. You know where this goes? That's right, in the square hole. Where does that piece go? That's right, the square hole. The construction does seem to gather opposite tower materials in a strange way. I know you said there were no traps, Riala, but could it still be sinister? Possibly. The workings can't be directly harmful, but they might be able to extract information. I don't think we should have the Doom King or Simon engage in this contest, but the rest of us should try. Fortunately, we have time. I thought that we might scout the course and clear a path, so to speak. I'm going back. Don't like this place. She's gonna die when she's out. Fucking Anak is gonna be like, you diss my fucking course? Do so on your own peril. You breathed your last breath. I'll gather a second team that can run the race after you finish scouting. And we can tell Father that we have a plan again. So you say that this is the end of the course. Yes, we will explore it in reverse order, for the same reason that mazes are easier to solve from the end. Makes sense? Are we allowed to kill off anything we run into, or to make the path easier for the next group? I'm uncertain if that goes against the spirit of the contest, but the Annex said that anything was permissible. So our goal is to tread a path so that our companions can run a simple race. I don't think it's that simple. I can see that there are treasures throughout the course, as well as strange twists in the tower. Altina is correct. We have time at the moment, so we should be thorough. Alright then, let's get to work. Okay, so I will get penalized for killing things? Is that it? The way they say it's not that simple, and that we can make it simpler, but I feel like we just kind of want to scout it, but not kill anyone. There's a chest, but it is a trap, is it not? trap. I don't feel any danger. I'm ready for the danger to be an antimatter cancellation or other stupid thing you could have no idea about. We'll see. I hope not. A trap. I don't feel any danger. Not of that sort, and not intended as a trap, but Uye's instinct is still correct. These containers are designed to distract competitors. During the race, they will contain something more valuable. Does that make them a distraction we should remove, or a seed we should allow to grow? I'm happy that they actually... like, clear this up so you don't have to guess. We're gonna let it grow. Taking them would be the greater reward, but it would make the competition more difficult. Leaving them would be profitless, so if we intend to ignore them later, better to take the lesser reward. That isn't really an answer. Which are we doing? We'll have to evaluate the situation as we go. I'm gonna save them, and then just reload over and over and over and over again until we get it. Are you gonna... You're kinda in the way. The statue doesn't seem to serve any function, unlike the central one. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to memorize the layout. Oh my god, I gotta memorize the layout. Oh no. Why are we avoiding fights? This is prep work for the gauntlet. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna penalize us if we do the fights ahead of time, rather than during the race. So we're gonna... So we're gonna let them stay and do it as difficult as possible, because I think that's how you maximize reward and his, like, respect for you. Sestris? I'm only making final adjustments. And you have no problem with our preparations now? Good luck in the contest. Should we be concerned by her behavior? I'm not sure what she was doing, but I don't think it was malicious. Yeah, it wasn't a hero card, it can't be malicious. Okay, but like you're in the way. Looking up ahead, it seems that the path splits into two viable paths, one more efficient than the other. The difference wouldn't be large, so that seems odd. It's an examination spell. Huh? But how? Anyone who passes through this twist will have their soul impacted in a way that will produce some sort of magical data. Do we know what kind? Something that's beyond me. It feels fundamental, not like damaging or finding a weakness, but I'm not sure. This is literally what I said it was gonna do. I'm happy that I was correct. That's literally what it's doing, Munch. Dude, that's fucked up. He's scanning me. Pouring me into a AI database. AI base. A base. So the Anak is using the supposed contest to learn something about the Incubus Kings. But what? I don't know, but we can't let Father pass through this trial. Even our team should skip this path. But what are the chances that he'd simply make a path that lets you avoid the purpose? Perhaps it's a trial to weed out the inobservant, or perhaps something else. All we can really do is mark this path so they can avoid it. She did say we should also avoid it, so I'm not gonna walk over it. Wait. Oh! Oh, so I get a choice. Clever. So I can either take a combat, which I think the Anak won't like, or I can get scanned. Fuck it, we're getting scanned then. I think? I don't think there's an alternate way through. Let's get scanned. He can scan our B team. This path is also intended to extract information. I'll mark it. Do we need to turn around and backtrack then? No, there's no harm in passing through now. It's the process of spiraling that extracts information. I'm be real, I didn't see it. Is it wise to let him scan Robin? She'd pointed out if it was a problem. Hello, Sabitha. Hello, Hickson. You didn't join me at the end of the stream. You joined me at watching an enemy walk the wrong direction. I need this wisp to pass by so I can walk under it. Motherfucker, move! Move! Free? Move up! Not down! Up! Oh my god. So how's your day going? One more. We did it. Don't like this place. Ready to leave? Okay, so this is nothing. This obelisk creates a signal that begins the race, I believe. Cool. I've been playing around... Wait, got my new 3D printer? Nice. Happy to hear it. '3D printers are sick. I wouldn't use it enough to warrant a purchase, but they're cool. I like them. Will do, Hickson. God, this might be the worst part of the game. We're 140 hours into the game. We might have found it. This is probably the worst part of the game. This might drag it down from a 10 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. Oh my god, 8 out of 10. I should play this game with speed hacks. Is this time meter from Slay the Spire? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, move up! Move up! One more, no! Move up! One more. Yes! Okay. Okay. Oh boy. I think our work is done, so the rest is up to the others. I wish we could help out with this crazy event, but I suppose intelligence on Incubus Kings is more important than in the long term. Seminade is smart. Let's go lookings. So, what happens if I go tower? Comdom can lead tower mappings if everyone tells Comdom that is best. Oh, it's just combat. Fuck that. We're not doing random combat. Are there fuck mechanics? We have had a decent amount of sex in this game, Hickson. I can also say, normally you would see battle animations with skills like masturbate and masturbate plus and haze of sex. But we have censored them, so right now, no. But yeah, normally there are animations. You could call it fuck mechanics for sure. Okay, who do we do here? I kind of want to do... I don't remember what I said last time. I think I said this guy last. But I kind of want to do... I don't know. This guy is, well, fuck or Nist. Nist or Lust Lord. I feel like these two existing is like... They're so minimal that you want to learn more about them. I'll do Nist. I'm too curious about Nist. We gotta see what the fuck Nist is about. What the? Is this a trap? Comdom does not think there is meanness. Just nothings and nothings and nothings. The room wasn't always like this. You can see that there's less dust where the bed and furniture used to be. So he removed it all. Why? Bad feng shui. That's why he has the clock and the two lanterns on the wall, because those contributed to good feng shui, but the original, like, furnishing in this room was horrible feng shui, so he needed to remove it all. Happy to hear that, Hickson. That's like the goal of any coaching, is just giving that one crumb that makes it all click. So I'm happy to hear it. Couldn't tell you, but there are footprints across the carpet, but only part of it. He's been coming and going, but not doing much in here. Has Nus just been walking in here and standing around? That's creepy in a way I didn't expect. I'm afraid there probably won't be much to find in here, though. He doesn't leave a lot of evidence. Comdom will look very, very hard for sparklies. Where the hell do we start? Well, we start with... I expected the clock to be important, since it's the only thing left, but nothing unusual that I can tell. Anything with these lanterns? Comdom doesn't think they've been used. So how's your day going? I guess it probably makes the most sense to search this carpet more carefully. Notice anything else, Dari? I mean, I tried to investigate it thoroughly before. Magically, I sort of get a sense of a shard here in the center, like a lingering sensation. That makes sense if he spent time here. He's just doing the what do you call it? It's... I was gonna say it's the Soyjack praying guy. This guy. He's just sitting in the middle of the carpet like this. Inner peace. He's just found inner peace. But there's no sexual component at all. Aside from the shard's nature, a monk? No, it's different. It's Soyjack monk. It's not quite the same, okay? Regular monk has aura. Soyjack monk does not have aura. Aside from the shard's nature, it's more extreme than anything Simon has done to his shard. Ooh, Comdom maybe sees a thing, but it is all twisty and hidden. You need anything to help figure it out? Somewhere else in the room is another twisty bit. Let's look. This magic wisp, right? It's easy to see, but I don't know what to do with it. We must follow the pretties. This one is connected to that one. Is connected to... For somebody to set up defenses this good, they must be a real expert at this sort of thing. Yeah, I thought there weren't any other major forces in the tower. Unless Nyst is tied to one of them. Either they did his defenses or he has a sponsor, like Mestan. It's possible, but I'm not sure. All this feels so weird. Ooh, we must look carefully now. Comdom is confused by these sparklies. They're pretty, but there are many, many kinds. Feels like sexual magic, completely divorced from sex. I wouldn't have caught it if Simon wasn't trying the same thing. Ooh, Yara is right, but there are also demon-y parts. Akka, join in. You're sort of part demon now, so you can help. Me? I don't know any kind of theoretical magic. It's not a casting, it is a doing, like demons do a doing, and Stabby Girl also knows doing, so Stabby Girl can hold the doing so we can do casting. The amount of brain damage I get reading long dialogue lines from Kum, it makes it all worth it. Like, it actually takes so much out of you to, like, follow the train of thought. We don't need you to unravel any spells, just to hold the demon component of the magic. So, focus with me. Concentrate like you're going to do one of your stabs, then just hold it. Trying. It is clearer. Comdom can unravel the sparklies if Yara does the sexiness. I thought it was pretty clear, thank you. God, there is nothing more true, except maybe the heat death of the universe, that that you fucking are gonna have people dissenting in chat, calling you stupid. Like, I thought it was pretty clear, like, yeah, of course. Yeah, you're so smart. You don't have to also be talking at the same time, you motherfucker. I'll always do the sexiness for you, Kum. Yayness, let's hunt more sparklies. Not sure I get it, but I'm glad I could help. Is not lady okay? No problem. We should just hurry up. Fuck does that mean? Oh, is he an unperson? He could be an unperson. The person who made these sparklies is Trixie, but we're almost there. He actually looks kind of similar to the people without the cloak. An unperson Incubus King is actually kind of fucked up. What if I was using speech to text as opposed to text to speech? Well, then I'd make fun of you for being disabled and needing speech to text. We're an ableist stream here. No disability of any kind, no tolerance. If you want wheelchair accessibility, you are not getting it in this stream, okay? I do it so I can keep both hands free. To do what? Huh? To do what? Fucking freak. So this Nist is real dangerous, huh? Come down thinks maybe there's somebody else. Someone else that has magical defenses. There's something very suspicious about this. Somebody doesn't want anyone to get a feel for his shard for some reason. God. I'm sorry, I'm stun locked. My medication hasn't kicked in yet. Why you need two hands reminded me. I was in the Jujutsu Folk subreddit, which is essentially Jujutsu Kaisen readers that have that all they do is slander the series, and they have zero reading comprehension and suck ass at like everything. Swear they're like all 15 at most. But there was one guy in there who posted the best bait I've ever seen, which was it was a picture of 4 sleeping with a massive dong. And it's like how I sleep knowing that they're gonna fuck up the ending. Or like knowing that I have better reading comprehension than everyone else in the subreddit. And he just has a massive dick out under the bedsheet. And what happened was I go in and read the comments, and some of them are like, address me, elephant in the room or whatever. But then I see a lot of inexplicable comments like, dude, he wasn't lying. He really do be sleeping like that. And I was like, what? So this guy has like a fucking insanely large dick, and he just posts it on like OnlyFans and shit on different porn subreddits. He just went in and posted the 4 meme in Jujutsu Folk to get people to look at his profile. It was so funny to just post that, not address anything, and then just use that to funnel it as like advertisement for your porn profile. It's such an insanely good advertisement, because I think probably someone went on the profile to be like, no, there ain't no way. There ain't no way you like are sleeping like that. And then they go and they're like, nope, you were sleeping like that. You were not kidding, dude. That is equipment. And I was just laughing my ass off at the really intelligent fucking advertisement what's it called, strategy. Just like such a good advertisement strategy. Oh, it absolutely killed me. I think it was Jujutsu Folk. It could be the Chainsaw Man Folk one. Or if girls need to do that more, they can. There's no like way to do an image like that. It's not visible in quite... I guess well... There's no equivalent meme image. That 4 image is legendary. If I search 4 cock sleeping out... 4 cock sleeping big. I found the image. He posted this image, and it's like how I sleep knowing I have better reading comprehension than everyone else. I don't usually care that much about 4, but is this a real panel? What are the power scale implications? That's his hammer. Such a banger picture. There's something very suspicious about this. Somebody doesn't want anyone to get a feel for his shard for some reason. One more lookings. With my brilliant magical mind, I deduce that it's this giant sparkling thing. I love that that's in-universe. Cumdum's friends helped her go all the way through the twistiness. So, what did we learn? Cumdum thinks that it looked like one person, but it's really just another person. Okay, but who? Is he the Lust Lord? Is he the Anak? Fuck, you're right. This isn't a new shard. It feels like the Anak's shard. Oh my god. So he sponsors one guy. He is another guy. Wait, just like the Skull Pounder? What the heck does that mean? It means that the Anak is producing new Incubus Kings, apparently at will. Weak ones, but still, that's troubling. What bugs me is that I don't see the reasoning. Nist is a creepy guy who acts like Cersei's, but the Skull Pounder? Cumdump is not good at serious thinkings, but maybe it's like an experimental thing. And he's working towards something? I don't like that idea either. Wow. Our enemy is progressing his own plans? I don't like it. In this match, he's gathering resources in order to get more powerful? That's crazy. We need to stop him. Only I'm allowed to level up. But we learned something really important. Let's get out of here and tell the others. You have to negate that shit. Holds up the... cue the free finger scene from, I think it's not Inglourious Bastards, it's, is it Inglourious Bastards? The free finger scene? Negate is just such a, like, you're from Yu-Gi-Oh! Code word. Doesn't look like there's anything else here to experiment. Or, investigate. Are we done investigating here? Yes. Really? The two of us are leading this? We do rather embody purity and lust, after all. I'm afraid I can't help with the magical side, but if there were any entities the first team couldn't eliminate, I'll do what I can to support you. Likewise, but more with stabbing than with healing. Fortunately, it shouldn't be necessary. Our goal is to reach the end as quickly as possible, taking what we can along the way. When exactly does our race begin? Everyone is running it simultaneously on different phases. Ours will begin as soon as we pass that marker. Counter does not suck. Counter is a banger term. Then we best be ready. You can say invalidate. You can just say invalidate. You don't have to identify yourself as a card game player if you don't want to. Just make up your own terminology. Be your own person. Don't be a meta sheep. And we'd best be ready. I wonder if the vibe here is we shouldn't have done what we did. Okay, so it's just these. If it's time, that might be bad. Counter doesn't have any flavor to it. Yeah, okay. It's timed, I know. 100 luck? The fuck? Made from an Erosion's worm butt. More defense is good. Lower magic really sucks though. have any other leveled up ones? No, that's the final leveled up one. You probably, depending on what we need to do this... Well, it's timed, so... Okay, so... Let's see if it's doable doing all the combats. Begin. Don't I have rain? Offensive rain. Yeah, we're gonna go down for the chest as well. I don't know if this is doable, doing all the combats. Want a hint? Yes. Learn a new skill, don't know what it does. Combat should have been done before. I was considering it. We'll see if it's doable, doing it this way. Wait, how do I even get this one? You have like no margin of error to get best score. With combat, like, is there a penalty to doing combat before? Oh, without combat, okay. Let's go kill everything, man. We also have, no, it's just these four. Fair enough. Let's kill everything, then. In a nice amount of time. Oh, yeah. You got fire. Without having to stress about it. Chests are a weird boost. You get some points for not taking any, but otherwise a bonus score for each. But I assume if you take all of them, you get the best score. / items you want. Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Then that's what we're doing. really back to optimizing variables. Genmilas, I am optimizing a gauntlet. This is not the same as optimizing a decision. I've always been for optimizing singular things that aren't decisions. That has not changed. If you skip, the Anak just makes a weird comment like that's a choice. I love that. But absolutely nothing has changed in what my priorities are. Sure, if you know about them. This is not a hard one to guess. They even tell you about the choice in-game. They tell you about the trade-off, too. I don't know, you sound mad about it. But I am doing what I want. I don't appreciate the tone of, are we really back to optimizing variables? The trade was perhaps poorly worded. They meant that it was bad to open the chest beforehand. No, I got that, I just assumed that there would be like a reason to kill them during the fight as well. Or the race. That's a little bit whatever. I strongly prefer doing this so I don't have to stress about it. Time segments I will always optimize. We've done it throughout the entire game. I mostly really dislike time segments. They're stressful for stream. They're not a big problem if you aren't streaming, but I just like kind of lock down and don't talk for however long it takes. It made for a fun oh my god, don't remind me I did that. Don't remind me I did that, motherfucker. I did do that. Oh no. We wasted so much time. That is very funny, though. This explosive palm is insanely strong. The fact that it, like, ignores a bunch of defenses, it seems very good. Do. There we go, all caught up. I did fix my equipment and shit, but then I don't feel like I need to do that. Let us try to do this. Wait, I forgot. Did I get it? Missed the chest? Which chest did I miss? Wait, what the fuck? It's not that one there, is it? That's evil if it is. Wait, let's go through it slowly. So... there's the chest up here. There's this here. This here. This here. Was it this one I missed? Oh, did I not take this one? Or have I missed one now? I think I've taken every chest. There's 7 chests. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, that's everything. So I've taken... this is all the chests. Wait. Is there a faster way to go here? 9:15 left. Okay, cool. Let's see. Is there a faster way to do that? Or do I have to... this is the last one you take. No shortcuts? Okay. We did it. I think that's all 7 chests. Easy money. And the race is won. It's 9:30 left? It is definitely not possible if you take all the chests. There's too much margin. There's no universe where you can take all the chests and do it in 30, so this is the best. And the race is won. An impressive time, placing you above all the others. Taking every treasure along the way, that feels like simply showing off, but I did set up this contest for it. Overall, your performance was exceptional. Hey, this isn't turn-based. Win the second gathering race while grabbing all the chests. Whee! Once the event is concluded, you will receive the best of the prize tokens. But I'm far more interested in your choice of runners. No shards at all, but a succubus and an unwoman. Fucked up to put it at 9:30. Like, imagine if they didn't have the dialogue to tell you it's the best, and I just keep trying over and over and over again. You developed this course from elemental lust and purity, right? Almost like you were inviting such a combination. You're only the second Incubus King I met who doesn't seem disturbed by my nature. Though I'm not intimately familiar with it, I've observed the process from afar. I have no real opinion in any direction. Can we cut out the bottom half of this dialogue and just frame it? Because that's him, like, entirely. I have no real opinions in any direction. Yeah, that's him. We've identified the character. The core of him. But purely from a logistical standpoint, to resolve a problem by utterly eliminating something is a rather extreme solution. Same result score-wise, makes sense. Perhaps for some, but not in my case. Should we return now, or are we waiting for other Incubus Kings to finish their courses? Some of them may take quite some time. Unexpected. What is it? It's already too late. I suggest you return to your quarters. Did an Incubus King die?
This damn place!
Hmm.
Who the hell are you?
You'll do. Isn't it funny how your very essence contains a number of contradictions?
Flashbang! Flashbang! Nade out! Yeah! Nade out! Flashbang! Flashbang! Flashbang!
About as predictable as I expected, but it will do. You! How dare you intrude on the gathering of kings? Intrude? I just wanted to join in the festivities. I have this shard, after all. Bastard. Just because you stole a shard, and even if you did, Incubus Kings aren't allowed to attack one another at the gathering. But no Incubus King attacked the Skull Pounder. He was attacked by someone else, not bound by the rules of your agreement. You think you can get away with this? Behind civility there is only power. I'm asking to be bound by the rules of your gathering. Which offends you more, welcoming me or letting me remain unbound? You cannot be serious. But I am. If someone has the strength to join us, should they not be welcomed at the table? Anak, you don't have a problem with this? The only goal of my event was to move this discussion forward. I don't care who wins or loses, I just want to discuss matters of import. Like, why the fuck are you giving Incubus Kings or like making Incubus Kings? And why did one of them get murked by the Tanarak, who just randomly has a shard now? Because why not? Fine, if no one else cares, I don't either. So very generous of you. I was just feeling left out, so now I can play with the other children.
So if we have the strength to take another shard, we can?
Not during the gathering. If anyone steps out of line, they will answer to me.
Based on what I've seen, is that really much of a threat?
You wouldn't want him to welcome you to the table, would you? That's enough of you, slattern. The fuck? Slattern? Even I'm a slaughtered lantern? Slattern Kaiju Pacific Rim Wiki. Slattern is a Category 5 Kaiju and the strongest Kaiju ever encountered by humanity. During the events of January 12, 2025, it was sent through the breach to protect the portal from destruction. Its origin is the Antiverse. Its Kaiju specifications are 596 feet, 6,750 tons, and its speed rating is 10+, its strength rating is 10+, and its armor is 10+. Behavior, dominant behavior. Toxicity, high. Power, trio of triple crowned tails and highly resistant leathery reptilian scaling. Weakness unknown. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, okay. Good information. Yeah, sounds like it was what he meant. Okay, let's go to the second link. Slattern. Plural slatterns. Disapproving, an untidy, dirty woman. A woman who has multiple sexual partners. A woman who is sexually promiscuous. A woman who engages in sex acts and especially sexual intercourse in exchange for pay. A woman who is a sex worker. You can also use it as an adjective, slatternly. Untidy and dirty through habitual neglect. Oh, that's just me. Also careless or disorderly. Okay. That's enough out of you, slattern. I will not be made a mockery of. Can we get back on track here? Yes, I'd love to be officially introduced as an Incubus King. Very well. You're the youngest of us, so you might not yet have a title, but I'll take Grand Poobah of Dick, please. What is a Poobah? Poobah, parentheses, band. Poobah are a rock band from Youngstown, Ohio, US, which was founded in 1972 by Jim Gustafson. The band played classic 70s rock, or simply rock. Especially the first record, Let Me In, is a rare collector's item. Prices between $300 and $900 for an original are not uncommon. Poobah released a total of 14 albums from 1972 to 2020. The band gained more popularity through the use of their songs in the television series Graves and Hollywood film Josie. Yeah, Grand Poobah. I don't know what Poobah means. The only thing I get is the band. But, this isn't even like that out there. We had someone called the Fucklord here before. Like, are you really gonna get mad at him? Your attempt at mockery is foiled by the fact that we had someone called the Fucklord here last time. Yo, Anak, we are on the same wavelength. I am keeping the balance. That is so real. Subtlety is not our strong suit. Oh my god, that's good. I like that I identified the same thing. You finally decide to speak. If we're done with roll call, do you want to announce this event you've been preparing? Yes, I suppose we should. You said it was in the tower? It is, though not as exotic or challenging a location as the Annex event. Instead, I have planned a contest between incubi. A direct challenge to test our cosmic strength.
Sounds like my kind of contest!
How exactly? Yes, how is that different from war? Because we'll never actually touch each other. Ooh, hot. Just fight over territory indirectly. It'll be easier to just show you. It's called Defense of the Ancients. We start with a team of 5 on each side. I'm afraid it's not quite ready, but soon. Please let me put on the finishing touches. Do we know what he's scheming? The region he's created isn't like the Annex at all. Instead, relatively simple and concrete. Yes, if I didn't know that they were connected, I would never have guessed. They implied that only Incubus Kings could participate in this contest. Could it be a trap of any kind? It's certainly not a ploy to create analysis spells, but there's something odd about the region that I suspect will drain magic continually. Preparation for an ambush? If anyone refused to participate, especially Nyst or Xerxes, then I'd be concerned. But if everyone is there, then it should be an equalizer. You might benefit overall, you'll be better defended within the armor, and all of us will be ready to act. And I suppose I'll participate, but while I'm wrapped up in preparations, others should act. You don't need to act just yet. Take a moment to relax outside the armor. Okay, you're right. Piece of candy? What's this? It was delivered by the Annex men. A reward from the contest, I believe. Don't worry, it's been thoroughly checked for manipulation. Won a liquid sex. Dude, I wish I had liquid sex IRL. That's what they called me at school. Incredibly potent sexual energy is contained within this gem. Very kind of you to say. Is that called valuable goo? Disgusting, but moderately valuable if sold. I do love me some valuable goo. We got like a wizard hat, I remember. Also, we got a new skill. Was that Karina that got it? No, who the fuck got a new skill? No, we didn't get it because we got it with Karina before we reloaded, and yes, we haven't gotten it yet. We're going to get a new skill. We did, however, get new items, which I should check in the screen here, I think. Doesn't look like we got any new weapons. Thought we got a helmet of some kind. Grand Witch Hat. Only sex if you're really into magic. Robin. Dude, why do witches suck so bad in this universe? That's like not even that good. Was that all we got? Or did I get something else? I don't think I got anything else. I could have gotten I was gonna say charm, but that's not quite correct. Trinket? Doesn't look like it though. Miguel, how's our economy doing? Try to keep everything together a little longer. We need to avoid chaos long enough for this succubus economic meeting. We should definitely have time to investigate while you're keeping everyone busy today. Tanarak. If we could eliminate him, that would make me feel a little better about working with you. Hehe. You're turning. You're so tsundere. Hehe. You're so tsundere. I'm not worried about the event being dangerous, but the damage to our stores of energy. Comdom doesn't know what's gonna happen next. I'm surprised that the Incubus Kings accepted Tanarak, but I guess the Lust Lord is too afraid of making waves in the end. Well, so hello, Marcus. It's been a long time. I missed you. Do you know why I missed you? This might be a stupid reason, but it's true to me, goddammit. You're the only red name in chat. We've got 75 people that all run green names, and it's so annoying to, like, read through. You have a red name. So you break up the flow and make it way easier to parse, like, Twitch chat. So ideally, I would need you to, like, type in between everyone else typing. So whenever someone else types something, you just do, like, a dot. So, like, it breaks up the flow and makes it easier to parse what's happening in chat. That way we get, like, an even mix of red and green. That's a you issue. My name is Yellow in my own chat window. I think I've set it to default. You can edit it, but it is set on Twitch side, and then a bunch of like third-party things change it. I don't think. I think there might be a way to randomize it on my end. Well, I know it is. I just need to figure out how. Messages. Is there a way to? I would love to change it so that it's the same, or so that everyone has a different color. So the Anak made his move. I had hoped that our team would have made more progress with him before that moment. I didn't. Right. I didn't. Your confidence in us is so encouraging. It's clear that the Anak plays an extremely long game, so he'll never be won over in a moment. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you so anti... Like, am I reading this correctly? You're always so supportive. What are you saying, Simon? Still, something was at stake, and we weren't able to support you. I see it as the opposite. I hope our performance during the event was able to support you as you tried to connect with him. I'll do my best to live up to the faith you put in us. While you're all occupied today, I'll see if we can't find Cestris again. She's his weakness, I think. Okay, so I figured the Anak out, okay? The Anak is all about the balance, and he doesn't want any, like, supporters. So I figured it out. Cestris is the Anak. The Anak was originally non-binary, but they split themselves into two halves to maintain the balance when they became an Incubus King. And Cestris is the female half, and the Anak is the male half. And so it's the Incubus Kings that he's spawning now are just like ways to offload his power to maintain the balance. So he fucks himself. Well, I don't know if he actually fucks her, but maybe. I actually read him as Ace. But, you know, maybe. He didn't seem interested at all. But yeah, like, self-cest is best cest. Like, that is just, like, objectively true. Condom doesn't know what's gonna happen next. It's troubling to be reminded how much more subtle other tower actors are, but we're no longer someone they can ignore. I love that we said, like, oh yeah, no one's gonna get around us now, and then they did. Nah, he's of course the chosen Jedi, destined to balance the Force. He's only going along with his destiny. I love that they say balance the Force when it's like all about not balancing the Force. Making it 100% Jedis and 0% Sith. Bit of a plot hole. Did I miss something there? No. Can I have sex in the bed? The horniest place. The kinkiest place to have sex. The bed. Can you imagine how freaky you have to be to have sex on a bed? That's fucked up. I don't want to put on the armor again, but are we ready for the 5th day of the gathering? I came up with nothing, judging from your faces. I don't know where Cestris is fucked off to, but I can't find her. As for the Anak, I believe he's in the tower. I don't think there are any Incubus Kings here at all, actually. Cestris may be supporting him during the event. We're sheeding, so we should expect everyone else too. Oh, I skipped through it. I'm not sure we're going to accomplish anything else today, but let's at least take a look around the Alabaster Hall while it's open. Yeah, let's take a look around. Let's look at every single tile. I know most prefer nude statues, but there's something so sexy about suits of armor. There's someone you should meet on Arkland. I was gonna say the same thing. Hello, we're gonna talk to you last. You're important. I'm a bed merchant. You have no idea how much money I've made on this gathering. Dude, that's so kinky. Wow. Can you sell me a bed? Me hold trash and stuff for succubus. I know there's big political stuff going on, but I just want to enjoy the orgasmic empire. So much sexy marble. I cannot believe how horny this game is. Really? I feel like by this point you should be acclimated. I feel like it must be done soon. I think we've got like 20 hours left, probably. We're 140 hours in. I think we got like 20, 25 maybe, is my guess. Maybe a bit longer because I'm delaying, but like if you... Like I don't think we're gonna hit 200, is my current guess. More, your pace is slow? Fair enough, yeah, I am doing it slowly. Again, my first playthrough of this game, getting to like the start of chapter 5, was like 70, or no, there's like 80, 90 hours. So I'm almost twice as slow. Still working on my edge guards, I'm getting better. Happy to hear it. I definitely think edge guards is like the main thing Falco really needs to even out a bunch of these matchups. It's like the main reason I think Fox probably beats Falco is there's more situations where he can kind of checkmate Falco. Whereas Falco always has to, not always, but often has to play either really annoying tech skill checks or mix-ups that are annoying. On the other hand, Falco has laser, so he's broken. I cannot thank you enough, Orkant, both for taking a loss for me and extending yourself to save me.
It was the only morally right action. I have had the capacity to take few enough of those in life. What will happen to the mindless copy? Trin will no doubt enjoy making it appear to die in the most inconvenient manner possible. And what will happen to me? I presume you do not wish to remain in the Orgasmic Empire. Not for another moment. If you can hold on for a number of moments, you can return with us to Arkland. An exceptional orc like yourself will easily find work there. I wouldn't believe you, but I saw how you worked with such a powerful succubus as equals. Perhaps. Oh yeah, getting shine gimped by bad fox players is maddening as Falco, which is why when you reach the skill level with Falco, the consistency level where you can really punish foxes for spamming that shit, it feels so good. The amount of times I've like baited a fox into doing a bad like run of shine and I just like rising there them, oh, it feels so good. I've also, the sickest thing I've ever done, Rev, this is by far the coolest thing you can do to beat a running shine spammer. If you get a clip of this, I will like swish you 100 crowns. Not kidding. A clip of you killing from it. You need to actually get a kill from it. Power shield shine. I have power shield shined a running shine before. It is so giga like anime moment to power shield shine someone doing a running shine at you. It is, nothing will make you feel more powerful. I'll never go for that. Weak. Powerless and weak. I know there's big political stuff going on, but I just want to enjoy the Orgasmic Empire. So much sexy marble. Well, sometimes it's like your only option, because what happened when I did it, I didn't kill from it. I just got the shine and then nothing. But I was doing a laser, but I did a laser too high so he could run under it, and then I managed to get shield up before his shine came out and hit me, and that became a power shield shine. I was so giga. Hello there. You're more of Simon's harem, right? And you're Shia, aide to the Empress. My, I see he's rather open with you about everything. Yes, though I have to correct the harem statement you made earlier. Oh, I suppose I can respect your choice, but please don't touch me. Believe me, I'm familiar with how succubi react by now. You would love this character, Rev, given that you think this game is too horny. This is an unwoman. She has, like, magically, surgically removed every element of sexual attraction and, like, sex out of her being. So she's the, like, extremist ace character ever. Such a strange group. The Empress could use a bit of that crowded chaos, if you ask me. Why are you helping clean here, anyway? It's really funny, because she was like, I think we're on first name base. Like, I think she was like, I hear you having raging sex in the room next door every day of my life. I think we're on first name basis by now. And it's just so, she's so done with the shit. It's great. Well, it's a secret, but I'll tell you. The Empress has pretended I'm just a maid and punished me by making me clean here. Of course, I'm actually spying for her. Of course, we'll leave you to it then. Perhaps I'll be able to get to know you all later. The nice thing about marble floors is that you don't get cum stains. The Empress insists on them everywhere. I love logistics. I know there's big political stuff going on. Yeah. I wanted to have our conference here, but this gathering seems so tense. Are you supposed to be discussing that in public so freely? Oopsie! The Empress was a succubus once, right? Surely she'll host us. Just who has been drinking this wine? It's ornamental! Sorry, guilty as charged. Gold pretty. Want. Orcs no get this booze. It's hard to keep up with all the different requests. We make so much food for the Incubus Kings, but the way everything is gone, we barely served any of it. You know, that might change soon. Have you heard anything about the Doom Kings event? Is it another feast? Something more interesting than that. Let me put you in touch with Iris. Is that a chocolate cake on the table? Lobster, fish, oyster? No, steak with marble on the side? What the fuck is this dish? And then chocolate cake, general cake, salad at the end? I've started ASTI down Amsatech double shine to ledge. Sometimes I just get slide off there fair instead though, and it's so tilting. Amsateching is good. What I do for double shine is it kind of sucks because if you have to Amsatech if you're exactly at like teether position, but if you're not, the way to deal with it is double tapping down. Anytime a fox running shines me as Falco, I always double tap down. I don't, because double tapping down beats both regular shine and Amsa shine. Or no, I mean double shine. So I double tap down. It also beats like shine jab. You'll get ledge before they get the jab out. So anytime they're trying to shine me near edge, I always try to double tap down because there's really nothing they can do. There's like one specific spacing where if they're like frame perfect, they can just hit it. It's the fast fall right after the slide off for, yeah, it's twice. So either you get it on the first one or you get it on the second one. Because the idea with the double shine is that it beats them trying to counterplay the single shine. But this beats both. So it's just double tapping down. Essentially, I think there's definitely something they can do, I think. There's like specific spacings where I think they might have time to do like shine, wave dash, teether shine, because teether cancels your wave dash lag, so I think they have time to get a second shine out, and that would kill you for tapping down. But I've never seen it happen, so in my experience, it's just like the most consistent way and lowest execution way to just make that situation not as scary. So I've just gotten into the habit of, like, my muscle memory always double taps down anytime I get shined with, like, a character. Pretty much any character at this point. Because you just grab ledge, and the thing is, I do the double tap down even if I'm in the air, which is really, like, hit or miss. Either I instantly die, or I get the SDI down, and the SDI down makes it so I land on stage and, like, don't die. So, don't do it if you're airborne, probably, but I still do because it's muscle memory. But it's really good. I think double tap down is like a really solid baseline way to deal with it. Because when you Amsatech, you're just stuck in the fucking loop. There's so many ways you can just die from Amsateching. They can just shine once, wave dash down, up smash. Like, there's so many ways you just fucking die if they're on point with it. I actually killed Mango, I believe, during my set with him, because he Amsateched a shine. I think I got a kill from that. Ah, these seats are so damn comfy. Can I leave? Are we done here? What are we realistically trying to do here? We're investigating, but oh, we're talking to the important girl. This girl. What do you have to say, real character? I love how you can tell everyone here is like a baseline character, and then you have real lady. Are you alright? You're the unwoman! Don't take away my sexuality, or the Lust Lord will punish you! Believe it or not, I don't want your sexuality either. You do seem distraught. Did the Lust Lord tell you to be here? No, but I hoped. Vala, take her sexuality away. No! Don't be afraid. They're just teasing. We don't want to hurt you, and Vala can't do something like that anyway. You're standing around awkwardly, in hopes of something. I think you want to talk, you just can't admit it to yourself. I just hoped the Lust Lord would come to me after his victory. I waited for him after every event, but he came back here instead to spend time with Incubus Kings. I can only imagine how you feel, but I do see your pain. Is there anything else we can do to help? Or is there anything we can do to help? Don't try to turn me against him. Anything the Lust Lord does is right because he does it. Pipsqueak, take her sexuality away. God. The issue with Smash players jumping into my stream when I play this game is that I hear about it when I'm at the locals. That's already happened with Test Tube Girl multiple times. Now you're gonna hit. Now we're gonna be like, we're gonna play and you're gonna be like, Pipsqueak, take his sexuality away. And everyone's gonna be like, what? What are you talking about? Stockholm Syndrome? Exactly. Your Doom King listens to you, right? Can you ask him not to attack the Lust Lord today? We could, but how would that help? Whenever you do a sick combo, you took their sexuality away. Dude, I am combo sexual, but the goal of being combo sexual is sharing the combo sexuality with everyone else. Like, you want to make people horny for your combos. Like, that is the goal of putting out combo videos. You don't want to take away their sexuality. But on the flip side, whenever I combo, no one gets hype, because I always do the same thing every single time. It's so rare that I get a combo that someone is like, holy shit, because I just kill you. I don't do the fancy stuff. So maybe I am taking their sexuality away. They're like, they're looking at, like, oh, look at Moki with these insane combos. And then they see my combo where I just like up throw, tech chase, up smash, and they're like, yeah, maybe I don't like combos actually. So maybe I am taking their sexuality away. You're right. You guys combo, real. I hope the one day combo. God, Falco combos are so fun. The moment we unlock up B more in combos is gonna be great. When you do the sickest like thing I want to see developed with Falco is shines from like 20 to 50%, where you just shine instant up B. Because if they DI to the side, I think you often catch them before they reach like side plat height, and you could shine ladder them. But what'll happen is you'll up B them and then land on side platform, and the up B puts them in such a weird spot. I think there's probably potential there. It's like really cool. So I definitely want to see that happen more. Sork was a big innovator of that. If the Lust Lord is too angry, he'll cast me aside. I want him to be happy. We can't make promises, but we'll ask. Thank you. Maybe one day you too can enter the Lust Lord's embrace. Context for you, Rev. The Lust Lord is the biggest loser out of like every character that's like a major threat so far. I'd call him like a Kafka ripoff from Final Fantasy VI, except he's way lamer and he has nothing going for him, and he has no plan. So he's nothing at all like Kafka, but he's kind of like a Kafka ripoff. So, why go so far? She's clearly our angle into the Lust Lord's harem, one small step at a time. This is my favorite harem member. She's so sadistic and scheming and intelligent. And sexy. Gotta head out now. See ya, gamers! See you around. I think we're done in here, though, unless dialogue changed. But I'm pretty sure we're done. Today's event is so confusing to me, but I'll know if you kept your promise. Let's hope everyone else's efforts have gone better than ours. The initial struggle has ended. Every node is claimed, and you can see how the central pillars show your colors. Is this tic-tac-toe? Is this multiplayer tic-tac-toe? And you can see how the central pillars show your colors. Now, we do battle over those that remain. No attacking others directly, only claiming their tower space. If you are ever without territory, you are eliminated permanently. The contest continues until the end is sounded. I tried to take a corner position, but I was forced into the center. I'll be under attack from all sides. If this is tic-tac-toe, you got the winning spot. My mana is fairly drained, but I should still have enough to defend myself and make a few attacks. Well, the politics among Incubus Kings is more important than... Simon, sorry to contact you so late, but we just negotiated with Vun, and she asked that you not challenge the Lust Lord. He seemed hardened in his position. I'm not sure if it's worth negotiating with him. But proving reasonable to his harem could have its benefits, right? I suppose it could. Well, I'm in a strong position for negotiations, so I'll keep it in mind. Now, let the games begin. Well, I'm in a rough spot. I'm randomly feeling my... stomach, like, really start hurting. I think I've got, like, bad... I don't know if it's gas or whatever, but it hurts quite a lot. So, I don't think I'm gonna stream much more. Just randomly popped out of nowhere. So, I think I will actually end early today. 2.5 hours. I think this... How long is this segment? It's like, I could maybe finish this segment, but I also don't want to stream and just randomly start hurting a bunch. Got some fuel for art today? Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Hopefully it's not the Anak with shock up his ass. You could do Lustlord with shock up his ass or nose or whatever. Fuck that guy, I hate him. I'd say 10-15 minutes. No, I think it'll be a good start for next stream. I think that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully do a longer stream tomorrow. I can't. So the plan is to start at 6. I don't know if I'll sleep in time for 6. I should probably sleep a little later because I have to be up at 3 a.m. for overtime, or 2 a.m. for overtime is when I should wake up. But since I want to stream before, I would like to stream a little bit later. So either 6 or 7 is probably when I stream. I hate that that's a meme. But we'll probably go for quite a while tomorrow. We'll see. It might be one of those days where I stop when people go to sleep rather than when like when I get tired. Not 100% sure. It depends on how I'm feeling. Hopefully this stomach pain goes away soon. I think it's gas related because I just ate and I've been sitting down without moving, and I took medication that impacts that digestion, so it hopefully goes away soon, but I'll be fine tomorrow. It's been fun though. I really like this gathering. I think this is the most interesting the game has been in the late game. Like some closing thoughts before closing the stream for today. I think the game has started to lose me a little bit with the way the conflict has been going in the tower. It's been a little bit less direct in a way I haven't super vibed with, but they're bringing it back with this gathering because we're finally getting more than just vague terms for a lot of this stuff, and we're building up intrigue on the new Incubus Kings. There's a lot more plot threads to hook onto than just, oh, there's a Tanorak walking around doing random bullshit. There's enough in the background to keep me, like, invested in the bigger picture. We have Mestan, we have the Chaos Girl, we have the Tanorak, we have fake Ivala, we have the extra Incubus Kings. It's reaching a point of intrigue where I'm really invested again. There was a period of time where I think the game kind of lost me, and I'm happy to report that it's got me back pretty, like, great. So I'm excited to see where we're going. But yeah, I will end it here, and I'll see you tomorrow. So goodbye. I hope you have a good evening, good night. Bye, nerds!